I knew that's the hardest part to admit. Somewhere deep down, before it got bad, before I had convinced myself that this was just what love looked like, I knew something was wrong. But I ignored it. I explained it away. I buried it under hope and told myself I was overreacting. Today I'm going to talk about the red flags I saw and chose not to see. Not to shame myself, not to shame you if you're in the same place, but because somebody out there is in the early chapters of my story. I already finished, and I want them to have information I wish someone had given to me. Red flag number 1. They made me feel special by isolating me. In the beginning, it felt like devotion. They wanted all my time. They wanted to be my whole world. And I thought, wow, someone finally chooses me completely. What I didn't understand then is that isolation is not love. Love wants you to have a full life. Love is not threatened by your friendships. When someone slowly becomes your only person, that's not romance. That's a warning. Red flag 2. My feelings were always the problem. When I was hurt, I was too sensitive. When I was upset, I was overreacting. When I had a concern, I was starting drama. My emotions were never valid. They were always an inconvenience. They were always something to be managed, dismissed, or turned against me. Healthy love does not make you feel crazy for having feelings. If you constantly leave conversations wondering if you are the problem, pay attention to that. Red flag number 3. The apologies never came without change. Oh, there were apologies, beautiful ones sometimes. Tears, promises, I'll do better. What's wrong with me? But the behavior never changed. The apology was just a reset button, a way to get back to 0, so the cycle could start again. An apology without changed behavior is just a manipulation tactic. I learned that the hard way. Red flag number 4. I stopped recognizing myself. This is the one that took me the longest to name. I looked up one day and realized I had stopped doing things that I loved. I dressed differently. I laughed less. I had opinions I kept to myself because it wasn't worth the argument. I had slowly, quietly been reshaped into someone who took up less space, made less noise, and needed less, so that someone else could be comfortable. When you start disappearing inside a relationship, that is a red flag, the size of a billboard. I want to say something to anyone watching this who is recognizing themselves. You are not stupid, you are not weak, and you are not broken for missing it or for staying as long as you did. Toxic relationships don't start toxic. They start as the most beautiful thing you've ever felt. They are designed to pull you in before they reveal what they really are. You are not naive. You were human. You loved someone. And this is not a character flaw. But now you know. And now you get to choose what to do with what you know. That choice, that is where the power lives. So drop a comment if any of these landed for you. You don't have to share your whole story, just an I see you. So I know you're here because you are not alone in this, not even close. I'm Christina Lorraine, untamed and thriving. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.